Today we're going to fillet a fish. I'm going to show you how to fillet a fish. First thing you're going to need is a nice little fillet kit with a good fillet knife. So we're going to use a long fillet knife. And a fillet knife is just really thin and flexible. It's important that it's flexible and sharp. Our example today is going to be a nice tog, caught yesterday. It's 17 inches and put up a pretty good fight. So first step is get your fish out. And what you're going to want to do is, right behind the head there's meat, and you want to cut down along the head, just like this. You don't want to go through the bone, just cut down until you touch bone. And go all the way down, just like that. That's your first cut. So now you have the body cavity down here, and you could just take your fillet knife, go along the back, and cut all the way down the body cavity. So you get this flap open right here. Just like that. Now you flip the fish around, and so you have fin rays here, which are all bones, and pretty much with the fillet knife you're going to skim along the fin rays. So you go from the back here, where you made your first incision, you feel for the bone, and now you're tilting the knife down. So I'm pressing down like this, and it's tilting, it's bending the blade, so that I scrape all the meat off the bones. And you just go down like this along the fin rays. So you could kind of feel the fin rays here, and it's scraping along it. All the way down to the fin, the caudal peduncle, which is this thing right here. Okay, once you do that, you could see the fin ray bones right here. You could feel them. So it's literally, you're bending down like that and you're scraping along to try to get as much meat off as you can. So now there's two methods now. Some fish you could do one method, some fish you could do the other. One method is to go in here and just, you could hear the knife scraping along the bone. You're pressing down with the knife so it bends, and you're going in and slowly cutting meat like this. And you can see the meat's like slowly coming away from the bone. The other method is to go in with your fillet knife to the backbone over here. So you go in your first incision and you feel that backbone, and then now you're bending your fillet knife again. You can see my hand pressing down. You see this nice bend? So here's the blade straight, and here's the bend. Look at my hand here. And that really pushes hard against the bone, so you don't cut the bone, but you cut the meat. So now you just hold your fish and you go along the backbone. Again, get that bend in there. And then just go all the way through, pressing firmly down on the fish with the knife. Keep pressing, go all the way to the tail. Just like that. And then now, here's an interesting part. So there's a rib cage on a lot of fish right here. If you cut into the rib cage, there's all bones here. You'll get bones in here. But if you cut over the rib cage, you won't get any bones. But you will lose a little bit of meat. So I'd rather lose a little bit of meat than have bones in my fillet. So then I'll just cut along the rib cage. Like so, and you get your fillet. Okay, this fillet has no bones in it. And now what I'm going to show you is how to take the skin off. So you want to remove the skin from the fish. You don't have to scale it, you only have to scale fish when you're using it whole. Now we're going to remove the skin, which is really easy. So you just take your fillet knife and you cut down. Not hard, but you cut down till you feel the skin, and you can't cut anymore. See, I could see the skin right there. And then you turn your blade sideways and start cutting at an angle. And now, this is the key. You're holding your blade. Look how much bend is in here. And you're holding it. We want it to be flat as you can against the cutting board. And this will make it go flat against the skin. Okay, come back up. And so now you hold this little piece of meat that you have here, and you're pressing flat. And now you can grab the skin, and go all the way through. Sawing motion. Again, make sure you're using that fillet knife. Make sure it bends. Sometimes it's hard to get a grip on this, but this isn't too bad. And then you can see there's practically no meat on here, just very, very thin piece. And that's what you want. So now you skin the fish. And then here's your nice fillet. So this, I just did the other side. You can see skinned it. Get 2 nice fillets. Now you just clean off the fillets in the water. You hose them off or wash them off in the sink. And you feel for any bones just by going like this. I could feel there's some bones right here. There's 1, 2 bones right there. And then you just pull them out. You can use your nails and pull them straight out. But that's pretty much how you fillet a fish. And then once you get good, you can do it real quick. It becomes like second nature. But this was just an explanation to show you how to do it. So I took my time. I showed you the basic concepts and strategies. Cutting behind the head, cutting above the fin rays, and then holding the knife at an angle, and cutting along the backbone. And then for skinning, very simply, just like that. So subscribe if you like the video, like the video if it helped you out, or leave a comment below if you have any tips or tricks for filleting a fish that I didn't cover in this. Go ahead, click one. In the top left corner we have a video of how to throw a cast net. In the top right corner we have an underwater video of Gloria off of the New Jersey coast. It's a shipwreck and all the cool fish that are around there. In the bottom left we have a video of underwater view for a minnow trap and how we catch minnows. And in the bottom right we have Opsanus tail and oyster toadfish as eggs, and then I grew them up. And they're all really cool videos. Check them out. The links are in the description, but you can also click the video to get to it. Enjoy.